And we're back. Now if my mouse would cooperate. Back to this. Next update's in 3 minutes. But let's see, long wave should give me enough info. Yeah, she's coming ashore right now. With that wobble north. Let's just hope it doesn't do the loop-de-loop that they like to do. This could be a major issue. Let's see. What was I doing? Street view. Where is it? There it is. Okay, good. Is that Florida? No. That's Black River. That's right where I want to be. Looks more north towards White House. Let's see. Any others? Okay, it's lagging again. These should be fine. Oh, those are hilly areas, so they're not gonna be fine. Yeah. Yeah, those are hilly areas, so they're gonna be a little bit of an issue. The flash flooding. This should also be a major issue. Ooh, look at that funnel. That's an area I want to check once the hurricane passes. That's gonna be outrageous. Don't have any from them. And the too many requests. Too many requests. And too many requests. Yeah. So that radar's basically worthless right now. It'd be awesome if I could see it. But, yeah, she wobbled north. Okay. Let's just hope there's no loop-de-loop at the end of that. I don't like that northern movement. I think I'd have to go up to 48 hours, 48 frames. And northern pole. I hope it doesn't loop-de-loop there. That would be that'd be insanely bad. Surface 172 knots. What? I have to go check that. Drop mode. 172 knots would be insane. Oh, they're going in for another pass. Oh no, the wrong one. Yeah, they just left. Yeah, that one's done. That's I think it's 2. That was surface 893. Oof. That would be up in here. Unfortunately, that's completely unchaseable territory for any chasers. Yeah. Might be big enough that they would have to be all the way up here near. Oof. Nobody's gonna be able to get the best. Paradiso, maybe? Belmont. Is it gonna go that far north though? No, it should stay. Oh, it might actually go that far north. Should be right in here right now. The landfall. Fortunately, most of this area is unchaseable. That doesn't exist anymore. If that's out on the water, like this one is. And that one, that's more. That's a really bad case scenario for Black River. It's not only do you get the initial push, but then you get a push eastward as well. With the storm surge. Let's see. Yeah, street views I can see. No, Paradiso might have one. No, that's some water. There it is. I think I've seen this one. Oh, this place doesn't exist anymore. That one doesn't though. It is made of concrete and bricks, so the building might survive, but it'll be pretty much gone. It's way too close to the shoreline. I just don't know where you chase in this environment. You'd want to be on a hill, but there's nowhere to chase. I think this is on the beach as well. That's that the photo. See if I can find anything down in here. There's none. Black River has a few, but I've already seen those. Already seen that. I think I've seen this one. Yep. Let's see. Street view. Ooh. But that's too far west. This area might give me some. What's gonna happen? Ooh. This place isn't going to that's gonna be some nasty damage right in there. Especially with all the flooding. And she is almost ashore. Surprised we're not getting any info on the eye wall. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-bum. That's ugly. Oh, 252 right off the ground. Oof. Oof. That that's an all-time record. Oof. Oh. Well. Unfortunate. Faster it can get through, the better. A lot of this beach area is being changed forever, though. It's only a couple miles offshore right now. Not seeing any updates. Oof. It's about 5 miles offshore right now. The eye. Oof. The eye wall is currently pounding. This area right in here near Crawford. This area is this area right in here is currently being whacked by the eye wall. These areas might actually get lucky here. No, I think they're not lucky. I think they're gonna take the full brunt of the eye wall and not get a break in between. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, she, she's almost on shore. That that is not a good. Ooh. Oof. Look at that. Oof. Just absolutely speechless. Just a black hole. And unfortunately, it's making landfall right now. It is in the process of landfalling. Problem is the stadium effect, so strange. Yep, she is interacting with the land. That's... She is still dry. Come on. How are you this dry? Still. Yep, she's about to on land. I think yeah, they're out. Alright. Have a landfall here soon. Right near Crawford. And Black River. Up to Paradiso and White House and New Hope. Unfortunately. This, pretty sure that area is probably not going to exist anymore. No. A lot of this isn't going to exist. Most of this area will not exist after today. Ugh. Even if it is a little bit elevated. That's probably going to become part of the ocean. That will definitely. Alright. Yeah. Just an absolute black hole. Just madness right now. That one wasn't as bad. Alright. Let's see. Some people should be reporting on the eye wall right now. Alright. Oof. Oof. Well, they should have released an update on the Flick advisory. $185, 892. Flick advisory is 2 p.m. But by then it'll be over the island. Let's see. I don't. Sonya's not gonna do anything. This Melissa character is though. Okay. Did they crash the site or something? Turn a little more north. Yeah. As long as it doesn't loop-de-loop and stall. Which I hope it doesn't, but you never know with these high-end hurricanes. They do what they want. Yeah, they're in the thick of it right now. Oof. Let's see. That's not the one. There it is. Looks like we might have the eye beginning to come ashore. Nope. That's just how wide it was. Looks like it's gonna come ashore right near is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. Right near Crawford. Right in this area. Crawford, New Hope area. It's in the White House. Oof. Absolutely maddening. Let's see. About to make landfall. So close. There was a jog north, but so powerful. Doesn't really matter. Even with the land interactions, it's not really affecting it that much. Oof. Just nothing. Is that rain shadow still visible? That rain shadow is still visible. On the visible. It's gone now. Oh, we're so close to a landfall. The faster we can get the landfall, the faster we can weaken, and the faster we can get off the island. That northern turn isn't good. As now, it was Montenegro. Montenegro Bay is a little bit of a pickle with that more northerly turn. hope it's just a wobble or something. She's almost on shore. So close. Oh, got the radar. Let's see. Can I force load it? No, I cannot. 5. Let's see. What was that sounding? Oh, that's 158. It's nothing. 31 should be just outside, yeah. Very tight corner, thankfully. Oh, they did update it. And with the turn north, should be right here. She's right in here. I think that's just a straight northern turn as well. Yeah, she wobbled north. Oof. That would be kind of wild if she decided to do that after knocking out the power to the chasers. But I can see Hurricane doing that. Let's see. She's not loading. Oh, let's just throw it into the other browser. Oh, I got it to load there. And load. Load. And load. The radar should still be up. So close to a landfall. Let's see, are you gonna load now? Ugh, it's not loading. Oof. Let's see. Any reports from the eyeball? Should look that up. So that should be a very intense eyeball. Let's see. Oof. Treasure Beach is getting blasted right now. We'll bring up cam if I can. So we can find it. It's not there. Where would that be? Would that be Earth Cam? Wouldn't it? Oh. Let's check to see if it's available. Nope, it's down. Treasure Beach Fund is down, so it doesn't really matter. And Landfall should be appearing any minute now. Probably by 10:30. We should get a Landfall. Let's see. Could do that one. See how bad the river has risen. That would be the flat bridge. Oof. She's completely under there. So close to a landfall right now. The reconnaissance aircraft left. Yeah, they are just out of there. They must have got struck by lightning or something. And that's why they meandered in the eye for so long. Nope. And 158 at surface. That's still pretty wild. Let's see. And about to have landfall. Let's see. I think too much Cirrus is coming through right now. It's clouded up quite a bit in the lower levels. Yeah, I think she's made landfall. She is making landfall right now. Unfortunately. Looks like it'll be it'll be over in this area. Unfortunately, that leaves the most dangerous part of the storm to Crawford and Black River. Oof. Yeah, Crawford and Black River are gonna get absolutely rocked by that. As you don't actually want to be there. You want to be on the northern or as far away as possible. They're gonna be stuck in the eye wall for another couple hours. That's all. And she's barely off the shore right now. She's probably like right in here with the eye. Yeah, she's getting there. Let's out. Oh, wrong one. Take that. Oh, do not want to do that one. Alright. Updated that as it's plainly making landfall right now. It didn't load. Let's see if I reload it. Am I gonna get a request junk? No. It's not even gonna load. It's likely being overloaded right now. And it did that thing again. Oh, it's just off the shore right now. Right now, the area right in the Crawford area is experiencing at least Category 4 winds right now, minimum. Let's check the visible. That stadium effect nonsense. I think this is gonna show it as making landfall. Yeah, I think it's basically on land. This is come ashore barely. All right. Oh, don't want to do you. Let's do visible red and yeah, so close. Oh, it's so close. I think they're in the Cat 5 region right now. You're not loading. And let's see. Oof. Did they add any others? Nope. What was that last one in? Nope. That is a dangerous path. Oof. I think Black River might not exist by the end of the day. That was not the path you wanted to take. All the water's just getting shoved right into Black River right now. It really turned. I bet a bunch of chasers are going to be mad on that one. That can't happen. Not when you're losing power and stuff. Oh well. Oh. And the radar's not loading. Again. Oof. apparently there's a bunch of ear popping happening right now. Oof. Yeah, a bunch of ear pressure issues are happening with the chasers right now. That can only mean one thing. It's probably lower than 892. Um, um, yeah. Mm. The looks like there's category 4 winds all the way down here near Treasure Beach. And it's relatively away from the eye wall. Oof, so close to getting this thing over with. Let's see. I think they might have taken some damage there. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, they experienced extreme turbulence, so they had to stop it. Oh, wow. That's unusual. Ugh. That's always a good sign. Let's see. Looks like she might make landfall up near the New Hope area. In the White House area. Right up in here. Just... I think this is going to be the landfalling point. Just so happens to also be a point. This place definitely isn't going to exist anymore. Let's see. Ba-bum. So close. Getting the worst over with. She might be... Yeah, looks like she's finally starting to water up. To get some moisture into her eye. Yep. You look at that left turn right at the end. Ooh, wrong one. Sears one. I wouldn't call that a landfall just yet then. That's an absolute black hole. Mid-levels are starting to moisten up, and the upper levels are moistening up as well. She was fairly dry up there as well. I think that's the land interaction starting to come into effect. Yeah, I think she even pulled north due to that. Due to the hills in that area. Oof. She's barely. Almost on shore. From that, those gravity waves. She might actually be on shore. On the short range, shortwave IR. Yeah, and that would be this point right here. Pretty sure this is, this area's, the first into the eye. And the radar's back to, nope, it's not back. That would be awesome to be witnessing right now. Just seeing that such structure in a radar image. Let's see. Almost, man. That's potentially a good sign. Problem is, that's probably just the stadium effect. You can definitely see where the land had an impact on the hurricane's trajectory. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening there. Let's see. Looks like there's plenty of damage happening right now. Let's see. Oh, TikTokers are being weird. Yeah. Yeah. That's I think the land falling right there. Yeah. Just west of Crawford. I believe we have a landfall. Yep. And no radar. Not because it got destroyed or knocked out or the power, just don't have it. Oof. Righty. Do we have a confirmed landfall yet? No, but we should. Let's see. They GTFO'd. And I'm lagging again. There we go. Hey, this time I didn't connect. Just the disconnect. I'm about to have a landfall here. Just to the west of Crawford, maybe all the way up to the White House, New Hope area. And fortunately, it looks like there's Category 4 winds about basically in the red area on the satellite image. And that's not even the strongest part of the wind field. Look at that nasty little turn. I just hope it doesn't loop-de-loop right there. That would be nasty. A lot of times they'll loop-de-loop like that. And there we go. Let's see if there's an update on. Did somebody get hurt? After 2 minutes, but they had to return. Yep, they had to return due to damage concerns. That tells you how bad that storm is. Ooh, I think we might have a landfall. I mean, that has to be a landfall right there. Any updates? No. Um. She's made landfall. Yeah, she made landfall briefly as right around the Black River area in the Crawford Zone. Interesting. There we go. Yep. That's one of the strongest landfalling hurricanes on the Atlantic side. Um, let's see. Oof. I'm not seeing anything new. Um, yeah, that has to be a landfall. Yeah, she's made landfall. Now's the grueling process of is she just straight moving west at this point? No, she's still moving north. The faster it can get going, the better. What was that? How did I get up there? I think it was from here. Oof. That thing looks really nasty. Yeah, she's made landfall. Just in this area, in the Fun Hill area. What could have pushed her so far? That shouldn't have been enough to push her that far north. She might just hug the coastline right here. Do these mountain ranges, these hilly areas. You'd expect it to be taller to influence it that greatly, though. Yeah, that thing's a monster. I think that might be the center finally moistening up. Should get some weakening here due to the land interactions. Yeah, she's on shore right now. Yeah, right in here, which would be right over here. And that's where she made landfall. The first of at least two. Let's see. She has perfect circle. That's the Sears. Yeah, she's on shore. Now, how much will that affect it, though? Unfortunately, with that jog north, I don't think anybody's gonna be in the core to get the pressure reading. Nice. All right. Let's see. She's definitely on shore. Yeah, she's made landfall. Unfortunately, the areas where it's going to are unchaseable, so we won't get a good pressure reading on it. A true pressure reading. Ugh, that sucks. I just think everybody was further east. I could check really quick, actually. Yeah, everybody was further east. And with the jog north, that really threw the chase off. It's, they're still flying back. Don't know why they left it on. Yeah, that is a worst case scenario for Black River. Black River is currently experiencing Category 5 winds, 13 to 20 foot storm surge, 50-foot wave, 20-foot waves probably. On top of that, this area is gonna get changed forever. Oof. And the worst part is it's not gonna end anytime soon. They're still flying away. I don't think they're gonna have a new mission anytime soon due to the potential damage that they incurred. Yeah, 85, yeah. Yeah, she's officially on land. Just the start, though. Let's see. Want to do that and that. Yeah. Oof. Don't hear anything about anybody. Yeah, she officially made landfall. Somebody stayed in Alligator Pond. They're lucky. They are lucky as hell. Alligator Pond's down here. I think. No, it's down here. They got lucky it changed directions. Oh, yeah, it went, like, no, boom, straight north. Let's see. 10 seconds to next update. 2-1. Definitely ashore. Might even be able to see it in the visible this time. No, there's still a Cirrus deck above it. And take a look at Cirrus, you can see definitely on shore. Yep. She's officially made landfall. Oof. And it's just beginning. Um, 2, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3. No, if you actually stop and calculate how her eye shrunk quite a bit. You can see the interactions with the land. She might have briefly weakened there. I mean, look at that. Yeah, that's a weakening eye. Or it's just the stadium effect. Going full circle. And that's still the black hole, so it doesn't really matter. Yep, she's officially made landfall. They're oof. Well, yeah. I think the hurricane found out where all the storm chasers were and like, nope, I'm not going there. That's a huge northern turn. Seems almost premeditated, considering its movement prior. Almost. There was a little bit of a north tilt to it. Unfortunately, that's one of the worst case scenarios for Black River and Crawford. Now, there is no eye. There is no eye relief. And it's just constant Category 5 plus winds the next 2.5 hours. Probably backing down to Cat 4 at some point. By next week it'll be in Norway, apparently. Alrighty. See if there's any new information. Regarding this. Okay, and do that. Please tell me here. Okay, good. Let's do that. What is going on here? Definitely a sure. Okay, they finally turned it off. That took them a while. There we go. Checking through some data right now. I've seen nothing so far. Yeah, no crap. Nothing there. Let's see. Wrong one. Yeah, she's on shore right now. On shore. That one is it's not visible just yet. Her eyes should be clear enough where we should be able to see all the way down if we zoom in hard enough. Oh boy. Some alligator nonsense right there. Sure, definitely a shore. Oh, she's a White House should be entering the eye here soon. If not, it's already in the eye. think I think it's barely just in the eye. Windsor's probably coming down there as we speak. This area is definitely in the eye. Problem is all the chasers are all over here. For obvious reasons. Just due to the lack of road network. I think that's a dirt road as well. Let's check. Yeah, you don't want to be driving on that. Yeah, this is much better. Let's see. Don't see any new flights being scheduled. Definitely. Let's see if True Color one won't work. Yeah, it's too messy right now. Look at that monstrosity. Oof. Serious? Yeah, there it is. Oh, there's a little bit of a wobbling of the eye now. I think that's just due to the lane interactions with the eye wall. Yeah, I think the eye wall caused that as well. Up funnel a little further north than it should have been. Yeah. Black hole. I think I saw something that was a mesovortex in the eye. Oof. Still can't believe that's an actual image in the Atlantic. Ouch. Can't believe that one exists. Oof. Bum. Blue field. We might act. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Should be experiencing a lot worse than that right now. I know it's a tight eye wall, but I don't think it's that tight. Let's see. Do they have any scheduled flights coming out, or are they? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna send any more in there with the potential damage that occurred there. Oof. Alright. Landfall has definitely occurred. All up in here. And the... Ooh. Those better be on a hill. Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that's not gonna exist here. Potentially even the town of Black River. Um, boom. Yeah. I think that might actually be a good comparison. Yeah. I think those are, they're almost completely similar. Oof. Daniel. That was years ago. Okay. That's what that was. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. This is all hilly areas. Ooh, you can start to see the hills taking effect on those latest scans. Yeah, starting to feel the effects of the land. That's the only good thing about that. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. I post that. And then just a few frames earlier. There we go. She's feeling the effects of the land now. Maybe we can get some weakening going. Or it gets to Montenegro. What else could be causing? Yeah, it's these hills that are causing the issue. Fortunately, these hills might funnel funnel some of those 200 plus down to the ground. If everything goes to plan. You can clearly see the effects of the land on the eye. And land issues. Interesting. Let's see. She's feeling the land there. See if it appears in the visible. I think you can see it in the visible. Yeah, you can see it in the visible as well. Interesting. You can see when it started interacting with the land and something happened. That's an interesting feature. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. Something happened there. I'm pretty sure that's some land interactions happening there, causing that issue. But issues are good right now for the hurricane structure to break it apart right now. Yeah, clearly the land is having an effect. That might hurt the structure quite a bit. Yeah. I'm wondering what's causing that. Pretty sure it's these hills up in here, which is why we're seeing it on the satellite data as well. Where does it start from? It starts from this end, actually. Is it these? That's too far away to do any real damage. Huh. Let's see. I think that's not gonna do anything. It's already shaking it off. Are we able to see the land just yet? Nope, not there. Would be able to see it through Cirrus, but I think you can get a true color view of it. Oh, you can see it right there. Not announced, really. Let's see. Shortwave 2K. Oof. Let me see where it interacted with the land. Even on that one. At least they're all consistent with it. Oof. They want to keep it a Cat 5, even after the secondary landfall on Cuba. I think this red one right here is probably the better of the two. Given that there's structure issues, even with this, pretty sure Cuba's can also have an issue. I think that, yeah, there's more mountains over here, so there's gonna be more issues. Let's see. Let's go check the cameras again. Check the bridge one. It's still there, clearly. um, yeah. Yep. Yep. Boop, boom. Yeah, it's making landfall right now. Shit, totally on land. um, I think they ran into a mesovortice during their recon flight earlier. Um, yeah. Shouldn't be in Black River right now. Oh. They better be in a parking garage, because that's their only chance right now. Let's see, maybe there's some more information. Oof, they're gonna be stuck in that eyeball for a while. It's pretty minor, considering where they're at. um, mm, bum, let's see. should be an up. Come on, invisible. Can't see the. Can't see the. Can't see the land right now. Mm. Oop. Yeah. I don't even think they're near the deepest point of the wrong one. That's the intensity guidance. She's ashore. I think Black River may have caught a worst possible scenario there. That where's the maps? There they are. I think the outer eye wall is right here. The inner eye is right in here. So they're getting absolutely blasted right now. Let's find where that gas station was. Better be all the way up in here. There better be a parking garage. No. That doesn't help. Well, I'm gonna have to find it manually then. I think I saw the gas station just briefly. Let's see. I hope they're nowhere near here. Oh, the hospital's in major danger. Oof. That hospital's gonna need some help. And she's ashore. Let's see, intensity guidance. Where is gas station? Should be able to find it. Is it down in here? Better not be down in here. Better be up over in this area. I can't find it. Let's see. Oh, there was a new update. Might be able to see some land in the visible. Nope. The visible part's still offshore. I think there's some damage happening to the eye right now due to the land interactions. It's helped moisten the eye up quite a bit. Yeah. Yep. That's why it's getting harder to see it. Yeah. Just moisten. So she's finally starting to weaken. Problem is, it took the island of Jamaica to do that. Oof. Okay. I'm liking right now. There was an attempt here to break the structure. Don't think it worked though. That's another gravity wave, it looks like. Alright. So she's up in here. This area is all in the eye right now. Not dead center, but starting to see the winds die off. Let's see. Next update's in 3 minutes. So I think White House is beginning to enter the eye. Paradiso's on its way in. And this was the initial point of entry into the eye. And with the more northerly track, it puts these hilly areas in for a wild time. Especially since there were 200-mile-per-hour winds about 1,000 feet off the ground. And I think some of these hills go up that high. And I think it's up in here. The terrain, yeah. Yeah, up in... Ooh. There's... how high are these? Almost 500 meters. So, there's an area up in here that's gonna experience the over 200-mile-per-hour winds. Oof. And this funnel is gonna be wild. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go make something to eat really quick. See if there's any updates from Black River. There's reports of medical facilities being destroyed in Black River, which doesn't surprise me. Yeah, that's kind of expected. I'll have to filter that one out later. It just sounds like it's something that is to be expected at this point. um, where is that gas station? Oof. See if I can't force load that image. I cannot. Oh yeah, she's almost fully on shore now. Ooh, unfortunately, nobody's gonna be able to get a pressure reading on that. It looks like she came on shore near White House in New Hope. Yeah, this entire in the eye. Almost up to Bluefields. Black River's taking the absolute brunt of it right now. Unfortunately. Yeah, Black River never got out of the eye, the most intense part of the eye wall. I'm surprised there's still information coming out from that area. With that bad of a hit on the eye wall. Let's see. It looks like Montenegro Bay might end up in the eye as well, which is not a good thing since that was the whole good thing about the path it was taking earlier today. That would leave most of the major cities out of it. Won't just go across this mountainous and hilly terrain to the north. But it's going this way right now, right towards Montenegro Bay. Definitely seen some land interactions messing around with the core right now. Or is that an old one? That's an old one. I guess. Oh, look at that eye damage. Ugh, almost. Might be able to see straight down into the down to the surface if it's able to maintain this eye. Oof, Black River took a nasty hit there. Right out the edge of the eye. Yeah, it goes like this. Right now. Looks like it's probably weakening down to a 4 by the time it gets to Montenegro Bay. Especially with damage I'm seeing to the structure and the shrinking eye. It's still rather circular, so shouldn't take too big of a hit. Nothing about a new flight yet, which is a bit concerning. Especially after the last one was almost damaged. Let's see. That's a really crap one. That one doesn't go all the way. Sears still has a black hole. Invisible should be coming. Oh, there's a little too much Cirrus in there. Just a little too much. Oof. Black River's just stuck in the eye well right now. Hmm. bu- bu- yeah. Why is that not considered a landfall yet? It's blatantly on shore. Oh, the eye is almost completely past. It looks like it's the White House. Or Imperative. Or New Hope. I guess if they're gonna call it New Hope. Is the landfall? Could be either. It would be... Ugh, lagging. There we go. Color. Almost have a chance to see down to the surface. Just need a few more runs. A few more. About an hour. You'll be able to see it. Ooh. Partway is showing some weakening happening due to the land interactions. Oops. Mid-levels. Still very dry. But a lot less dry than it used to be. Looks like there's massive damage to the hospital in Black River. Some structural damage. And some flooding. Alright. That was annoying. Should be able to get some true color photos in here soon. And yep, just got on shore. Well, will there be enough damage to justify it though? That's right up in here. That small town's in danger. Yeah, that small town's in danger. Let's hope they're mostly concrete. That's not good. That looks like a more affluent area mixed with. That's what I put it. It's an area likely a disaster zone right over here. Let's see. Nope, can't see it just yet. Wish the radar was up. Let's see. That ain't radar. What is that nonsense? It's raining way more than yeah, way more than 3/10 of an hour there. None of that eyewall, you're not. Oh, and I'm lagging again. Did I get out of it? Nope. Alright. There we go. Finally. Let's see. These places are in some trouble. Apparently the hospital has been badly damaged in Black River, which makes sense because it's right on the coast. It could be even completely destroyed. It looks like it might be 1 or 2 stories at most. Looks like it's 2, maybe 3. So maybe completely destroyed. Let's see. Any other photos of the hospital? No, that is a hospital. I think that's the same area. Let's see. There's a couple places in between there, my guy. Yeah. Like New Hope, White House, whatever that one is, Belmont. Yeah, so it's officially made landfall, even though it's been there for a while. And let's see, is the true color fine? Gonna have to wait 10 more minutes, hopefully. By then I'll be on shore. The clearer in the eye. Maybe we might be able to look down and see the damage it's caused to the foliage. Still a black hole of an eye. Can see some damage there. Ugh. Oof. Hate when that happens. I think it's starting to fill in as well. Still a very dry eye. Even with all the damage happening to it right now. Upper levels are collapsing. Short wave is showing weakening of the structure. And it's showing more minor damage on the long wave. And let's see. I think Kingston's going to end up with mostly just rain. Unfortunately, it might lead to the issue where people, boy who cried wolf idea. I think it's gonna get up to Montenegro Bay. It's already way up here. It's not that far away. That's almost something for the better there. The major population center will be hit. But, let's see. Think pretty soon, maybe on the next update. I'm gonna have to zoom in on that. It's filling in with clouds again, which sucks. So, that's not a very good one. Not a very good one. Not a very good one. That one's okay. That one's not very good. Let's see. If they're going to send out a new recon flight. Nope, no new recon flights. Any updates on what happened? No, none. I wonder if they took some extensive damage there. That caused issues for the upcoming flights. Let's I also want to check this. Is there a tornado? There is a tornado threat. Oh boy. What a fun day. Let's see. Oop. Yep. Hopefully they can get an updated on the light stuff. Another hour for the update on that. Did they do an update here? Short term? No, they kept it the same. It's probably weakened down to 165 minimum. Since it's made landfall and structure's already looking shaky. I mean, given how mountain hilly this area is, it's doing pretty good. But the eye is clearly starting to shrink, which could be a good thing or bad thing. Ooh, I think I went way too far back. Yeah, way larger. Only a few hours ago. Oof. And all that land interaction's causing issues. That's good. Looks like it might be turning east as well. I can't tell. The eye's shrinking, so it's kind of hard to tell. I think that just might be the eye shrinking instead of turning east. Oh, makes landfall 16 minutes ago. 892. Ouch. Yeah, that's what it is. Let's see. Nice. So much. I wonder if anybody got a footage of that eye coming across. Well, storm chasers were further east due to the better road network. Ba-bum. knew that was blocked. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hmm. Where's the other one? Yeah, I don't want that one. That reading is just saying life-threatening. If you're not in shelter, you're probably gonna be in shelter. Any second now. Seeing a lot of weakening happening, but she's still a monster. What an absolute monster. Oof. There's some structural weaknesses happening with the core, but the structure is so sound that it's gonna take a few hours to get it to do anything. It might weaken it enough. Let's see. Let's see if there's any new. See if the radar's working finally. Should be working. No, it's not working. Great. Still not working. This would be an amazing case study. Having a storm that strong, that close to the radar, while not also being in danger of being destroyed. Oof. Let's see. Where are they located? Did they end up in the eye or something? Pretty sure the eye is to the, let's see. That eye is probably gonna make it to Montenegro Bay. Oof. apparently there's a bunch of infighting happening right now. Oh, goody. You know we're in a crisis mode. Why are we infighting so bad? Okay. I think I should be able to zoom in on it. If I do it right. Maybe get some of the defoliation that likely happened in the visible satellite. Wrong one. Oop, and I shut that one down. Alright. I have to reopen that. Nice. Yeah, it's become dirty with Sears. Yep. That sucks. I won't be able to get a. We won't be able to get a view of any of the defoliation that's happened. There's just too much Sears in the way. It would also highlight just how the damage has been. Looks like it's. Can't tell. I think it's shrinking quite a bit. The eye. Land is clearly having an issue. Clearly causing issues with the system, but that's a good thing. Sounds like it's already destroyed a hospital in Black River, and they probably haven't heard anything back from the New Hope or White House Paradiso areas, or in the Crawford area. Let's see. This is the core is becoming pretty wet as well. Since it's been drier than the desert. Nope. Wrong one. Oh, we might actually be able to get a view. Not gonna be a good view, but we might get a view. I don't see anything. That's gonna scream. I should do this. Think there may have been defoliation. Can't tell. You're dealing with pixel on pixel right there. Not a very good idea. Looks like she's wobbling back east and shrinking at the same time. There's some likely massive damage happening right now. And this gap here is gonna be wild. And these gaps as well. Basically any northeast facing gap is gonna be wild. Let's see. Let's go through this. Ba-ba-bum. Oof. Yeah, definitely on track. Districting bullshit. Go to the hurricane. Don't see anything new about Oop. Yep. There's some massive damage happening in Black River right now. Unfortunately. Yeah, the center went just to the west of Black River, which basically just left the core of the eye wall right on top of the town for a couple hours. I think they're still in it as well. They're about to leave it. They're in the right back quarter of the thing. Let's see. Probably. Sounds like cell towers are. Ooh, crocodiles. Ooh. That could be bad. Let's see. Yeah, maybe sandy ground or something they're gonna claim. Paradiso. I really want to see what happens with some of these funnel zones. These are gonna be wild. Absolutely wild. Next update's in 3 minutes. Is this all? Yeah, that's all. And the eye is full of Cirrus right now. Yeah, she filled in pretty quickly there. Pretty dry and then filled her in right. Still a little dry, but nowhere near as dry as it used to be. the Landfall declaration. Let's see. Still quite dry, considering how moist everything got. This probably still looks wild, and yeah, wild as hell. Still a perfect circle eye. It does look like it's starting to move east. And it's just both good and it's a very good thing. Now can not strike a major metropolitan area. 6 and localized. That eye is starting to shrink a lot faster than I was expecting. The winds are still absolutely blazing in there. Cirrus showing some weakening as well. Shortwave is showing the course starting to weaken quite a bit. And might lose the eye in the next hour and a half to 2 hours, which would be a very big win for Jamaica. Let's see, anything new from Black River? Yeah. Apparently that wasn't a mount. Let's see what public service one. It's 12 p.m. actually. Possible. It clearly is. Let's see. So the eye basically in here. I don't think it's gonna make it up the Montenegro Bay. I think it's gonna start moving more northeast. You know, the way it was supposed to move before it wobbled. Yeah. She has quite the eye there, even with all the land interactions causing issues. The eye is almost fully on land as well. It's basically is all on land. So let's go check some of the cams. See what they look like. want to do that. Go back. Looks like the flooding's starting to subside here. It's probably due to there being a little bit of a break in that area. Now you can see the CDO starting to shrink on the southern end. Core is real starting to shrink. So she still probably has Cat 5 winds in there. Still. So plenty of damage being done. There's some areas that like Black River that are just getting out of the eye wall. That they spend enough time in there. Wonder what what was the other place? It was Crawford. Wonder what that's like. I don't know if that one got all the way into the eye. Not. Pretty sure Black River didn't. Or if it did, it just barely grazed the eye. I can go back and check. No, I think it got stuck in the eye well the entire time. Let's see. Visible has it all seared up. That's starting to cloud up as well. And there's the damage to the structure of the hurricane in the infrared as well. Not phase stops, nothing. And infrared is showing a mostly intact core with a little bit of weakening in the eyes. So that would put it up in here. A little further. That's about right. It's about right in here. So if it takes its new pathing, it should take it over these hilly areas, which could cause even more damage. There's a chance that it's no longer a major hurricane when it leaves Jamaica. Bethleton could. Nah, Bethleton should be fine. That could be an issue. Let's see, anywhere else? That's about it. Otherwise, they're just mostly small little villages and churches. I wonder how Montenegro's doing. Let's see, any new updates? And nothing. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna have many updates from this area due to the damage shit that's happening right now. Probably gonna be a day or two before we even have a hint at what had happened. I'm pretty sure the cell towers are down in Black River as well. That should be leaving soon. Unless it does a loop-de-loop. I could do a loop-de-loop. A nice big healthy eye and turn north. See the second it interacted with the land. Shot out a gravity wave. Couple more. And the eye shrinking. It's no longer the perfect circle that it used to be. And that's always a good thing, especially when on land. Let's see. Yeah, that eye might disappear here soon, but it won't be over. That's just the land friction taking control. Let's see. Nice, healthy, and dying. So. Yeah, she got pretty big there, and she's starting to tighten up quite a bit. Any new updates? Let's see. Oh, apparently split in half house. That's expected. One wave. Yeah, she's starting to lose shape. Let's see. She's still dry as hell. She's starting to moisten up quite a bit right there. Yeah. Luckily, she's looking a lot less impressive. The more of that, the better, given her history. Ozone. Let's see. It's basically the same. For wave, still showing issues in the you can instantly see when it started interacting with the land. Yep. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Let's see if we can save that. Hoping I'm able to save that one, because that one's interesting. Because you can tell the second it started interacting with it. Let's see, are we gonna get lucky? No. I instantly clouded up the second it got ashore. Oh, wow. It actually worked that time. Let's see. Just once. Yeah, it actually worked that time. Nice. Thinking it's these hilly areas that caused the first out of it. It's flooded apparently, which obviously sounds better than expected though. Problem is, communication's not going to be that great, so you won't exactly know what's going on with it. And scour. Early reports on Black River sound decent. I think it might not have been as strong as advertised, but still early, and communications are already down, So that's unexpected. Alright, he did it again. Alright. Yeah, she's gonna be gone here soon. That's rapid weakening. Hopefully it can bring down the wind speeds quite a bit. Because right now it's not there. Let's see. Anything new? It's hospital. It's just old videos. That would put it up in here. That's where the center would be. Literally dealing with some mountains. Let's see. Yeah, she's clouding up fast. Same. Even clouding up in the Cirrus one. Nothing in that one. That's just showing the clouding up in the eye. I've already looked at that one. Damage. Yeah, collapse. I think if I go back further. See just how impressive that eye was at one point. Today, yeah, just massively impressive. It's shrinking fast. So a good thing. Problem is it's due to the land scouring it's doing right now. Anything new? That's pretty good considering. It must not have been as strong as advertised. That should have been a direct hit from the eyeball. Black River is right about here. That was a direct hit from the eyeball. Maybe a little further west, but at that point you're still in Category 5 territory. Should have been well within Cat 5 territory, given the strength of the storm. Waiting for the next update. There. This is all new, and this is all old. Didn't see that one. That is massive storm surge, flooding potential. That's all normal stuff. So check this. Yeah, hopefully that gets out of there sooner rather than later. That way Cuba doesn't suffer the same fate. Let's see. Yeah, the eye's shrinking. There's apparently a tornado threat today as well. Down here. Let's see. Just use the convective cheats. Yeah, there's a rather large tornado threat as well. Today's gonna be fun. Got that to look forward to. Hopefully it's off the coast by then. I don't think it will be. Let's check that. That's a pretty nasty tornado threat. She's still weakening, but I don't think it's gonna. Ooh, look at the clouding there. Think I can go back 48, save it. Yeah, 42 should be good. I'll see that one. See if it actually does what I think it should do. Jamaica, 56. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. It was this one. That didn't do what I wanted to do either. Alright. The eye is completely clouded over and is shrinking fast. Oof. It was literally twice the size almost an hour ago. Yeah, twice the size an hour ago. And was mostly visible all the way to the ground. Yep. She's getting cooked by the land. Problem is, she still probably has category 4 winds over the damn place, especially in that near that eye. So she's still very, very dangerous. Oof. Yeah. Let's see. That's too long of a time difference. Let's just do one more. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Okay, apparently. Do that. These are all old. Informative. Yeah, I'm not removing that. It's informative. That's all top anyways. That's fine. No. The tornado threat is around 5. It's nighttime threat as well. Let's see. We're doing that thing again. Take a little, hopefully be back for the severe weather event. Let's do, not that. Let's see. I think with that much weakening, should be able to take a, unless something new is popping up in here. I haven't really looked through the Melissa attach tag. Let's see if there's any interesting damage or anything of interest. I don't think so. No, there's nothing there. Let's do this. That's bowling. It's a little bit away from it. Let's see. Can't really do much about this. Is it? Yeah, it's shrinking and it's becoming oblique. Ugh. Yeah, it's shrinking and it's about to completely die out. She's still packing Category 4 wins though. I could also do this. That didn't work. Do that. Did that work? Nope. That did not work one bit. Let's see. Let's try this. Is that gonna find me one? Yeah, let's do that one. There we go. And that's gonna be happening here soon. Alrighty. Hater. Let's go.